I'm Nora. For those of you that are new here, I have Cushing's disease and polycystic ovarian syndrome. And today I'm going to be talking about things that my caretakers and my friends have done for me that are really helpful and things that they've done that are not so helpful. I want to keep in mind that like your caretakers, your friends, your family, they're learning how to navigate this too, and it's really helpful to ask for help. But I do know that a lot of people that come to my channel asking for help are like friends and family members, and a lot of questions that I've been getting recently are like, how the heck do I help my person? Like, how do I help this person? Like my sister, my partner, my friend, how can I be there for them? So this is me telling you how you can be there for them. So strap in. One thing that I don't like is I didn't invite you. I'm not going to invite you, whatever, because, one, it's not wheelchair accessible, or like, I didn't think you would make it, or I didn't want you to feel pressure. Kind of just like, I'm not going to include you because you have disability, chronic illness, all of these things. I hate that, honestly. The other one is there are people who are really uncomfortable with illness, and I get it. Like, I understand that illness is uncomfortable. I do. But like, there are people that have disappeared. That's definitely frustrating. People who just disappear every time I get sick. But even worse than that, to be honest with you, are people like, okay, how can I help? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd love to see you. And then they're like, awesome, I'm so busy though. I'm just too busy to see you. So my thing is like, I love that you're checking in. That's amazing. But like, it's not hard to schedule like a Skype session or something like that. I understand that it's sometimes more difficult to see me because I can't get to as many places. But like, it's not hard to like do something small, do like a Skype call, a tea date, something like that. Like, to me, it feels really hollow when you're like, how can I help you? And I'm like, here's how. And you're like, not that. That really sucks. What has been helpful? What has been like amazing? I had a friend who wanted me to go to a game night, and so she came over to my apartment and physically took me to the game night, even though it was like completely out of the way for her. That felt like amazing. I felt so included in that and so cared for and so loved. Friends who can't make it out to see me, like I have a friend who like lives really far away and does like little check-ins and sends me like music and things like that. I love that. That makes me feel really loved from afar. I have had friends who offer to take me to doctor's appointments and things like that, and that's incredibly helpful. That makes me feel really loved, especially because some of them are really hard to get to and can be difficult. So that's really fantastic. I have I have one friend who comes over and helps me clean my apartment, and obviously that's the best. Like, that's the greatest thing you can do. I'm not expecting everybody to do that. I don't expect everybody to take care of me. But it's so nice, and it just makes me feel really cared for. The biggest thing is people who just like find ways to include me in what they're doing. Like I have friends who live in walk-ups, and right now I can't get up walk-ups. Like, going up like a 4th, 5th floor is just too difficult for me. So like, I had a friend, oh my gosh, I just feel so loved by my friends right now. I had a friend who had her birthday party at my apartment so that I could attend her birthday party. Like, that's amazing. So just finding ways to like be inclusive and to make sure that like the people that you care about can like go to things that are important to them. That's the number one thing, and when they can't go, I think it's to be understanding. Like, it's not flakiness, it's illness. It's really difficult. And then I think that I need a lot more reassurance right now because I feel like I can't be there for my friends as much as I want to be. So I have a couple friends who reach out and they're just like, hey, like letting you know I love you, not mad at you, like life's good, checking in. All of that is just so helpful. So yeah, other things that aren't helpful. It's definitely not helpful when people like ask me too many questions. People that I care about, at least, I am so open about what's going on with me on like social media, on YouTube, on Instagram. And not that I don't mind people are curious and have questions for me. I don't mind answering them. But when it's like a constant stream of questioning and it feels like my hangout with you is just me explaining my illness, like, it's just exhausting. I explain my illness constantly all the time. I'm open about where I'm at, what is going on, everything that's happening to me. Another thing I find unhelpful is people second guessing me. or being like, well, what if there isn't this? What if you don't have this? Like, what if it's this instead? With all due respect, like, I know what I've got. I have Cushing's disease. I had the tumor removed in 2020. I know that I have it again. My doctors agree. Like, if my doctors agree with me and I'm set on it, like, I don't need your opinion unless you are a medical professional who I am reaching out to. So it's not like, I'm not mad at anybody, but personally, I don't need everybody's opinion on my medical things, honestly. And I know everybody comes from like a good place, but I have doctors for that. And my doctors, as I said, agree with me. My doctors agree I'm in a reoccurrence. My doctors have given me medication. My doctors are working towards hopefully going to surgery one day. So that's about it. And lastly, like, let's end on a positive note. Other things that have been wonderful and helpful and amazing. I had some people send me, one of my aunts sent me like a gift card for dinner, and that was great because I didn't have to cook. And another one sent me like this cute little popcorn machine. That was really nice too, especially because I hadn't seen a lot of family through most of this, so it just kind of made me feel like they were thinking about me. And I think at the end of the day, that's really what it is. Like, I just don't want to feel like I'm falling off the face of the earth because I'm sick. So just knowing that people care, they're thinking about me, they're there for me, that's great. And then of course I've got those few friends who go above and beyond, and thank you guys for doing that. That's it. I hope you guys like this. Please ask questions below, and if you like my content, if you're interested in learning more about Cushing's disease, go ahead and subscribe. Lots of love.